Darian Stone again. Oh, that quarterback draw has been killer for the Govs. Steps up, first down, tiptoeing along the outside. What an athletic move by Darian Stone, and a good pickup.
As you can see right now, looks like Tennessee Tech, going back again to having Darian Stone just take the ball, run outside on the edges. Austin Peay hasn't really been able to stop them. They tried a few other things, tried some handoffs up the middle, tried some misdirections over on the right side, but really if they keep the ball in Stone's hands, it looks like he could carry them the rest of the night the way it's looking so far.
Stone back, no, handoff goes McKinney right up the middle of the field, no one there. Isaiah McKinney brought down at the 30-yard line, and you never see something like that when you're a team that likes to go the outside. You come back up the middle and catch the team off guard. You see it right here, Isaiah McKinney.
That was McKinney again. He's the one who got him the first down just a few plays ago on that misdirection to the right. Just had plenty of room running down the left side. Austin Peay just unable to contain the speed of Tennessee Tech.
That comes down to the big man up front, closing the gaps as Darian Stone drops back to pass, has a man open. That's Matthews. Matthews brought down. Roderick Owens, ball's out on the turf.
I think they called him down.
Called him down. We'll take a look back at that replay. We'll see if Cody Matthews was actually down. See Stone drops back. Beautiful catch. He secures it in. He was down. Not the best of angles to see it from, but you can see there he was coming down, ball was in. Stone again, handoff goes to a new running back out of the backfield. That's a dangerous run, another big guy. That's number 22, Willie Davis, getting a run up the middle. And Charlie, it seems like everybody on the sidelines might be a running back. They're just throwing in random running backs now.
I think you're right, Ethan. Doesn't matter who they plug in. They're just running at will right now against Austin Peay.
Tennessee Tech needing a score here to really give themselves a little bit more comfort in here.
122 rushing yards so far for Tennessee Tech, 200 total yards compared to Austin Peay's 24.
Second down and 4 from the 13. Ball's loose on the ground. It's picked up. The Govs' Jonathan Schuler was down. He does pick up the fumble, though. NFL rules, he can keep going. Not here, though. We'll check out the replay. That was a great job by Jonathan Schuler, heads-up awareness.
Now on Sunday, he was gone, and that was a touchdown. That ball just came right out, and he was Johnny on the spot, ready to grab it.
We have 2:14 remaining here in the first quarter as the Governors now back on offense from their own 20-yard line, but capitalizing on mistakes have been crucial thus far. They get the beautiful muffed punt that they were able to get in, get 3 off of this. If the Governors can score here, they'll have 10 points just off turnovers alone.
It's another big break for Austin Peay. Let's see if they can capitalize on it right now.
Trey Taylor back to pass. A lot of time, heaves one deep, has a man on the run. It's beautiful, it's open. There he is, 10-5, count it, touchdown. Number 15 for the Governors, Wesley Thomas. Wide open touchdown, 2:03 remaining here in the first quarter, and the Governors on the board.
Just a simple skinny post down the left side. Wesley Thomas got behind the defender. The pass was perfect.
An 80-yard touchdown bomb.
He was about 2 steps ahead. He was about 2 steps ahead of the defensive back there. And I don't think Tennessee Tech really thought they were going to loft the ball like that.
That's what you get when you run the ball as effectively as the Govs have. As the extra points go through the uprights and the Govs tied up. Charlie, Austin Peay might be listening to us. 10 points off turnovers just now. Doing a great job offensively, really finding a spark. Been able to really run the ball to keep the defense up. And then you see DeMario Donnell, the junior from Pearl Con High School out of Nashville, Tennessee, just gets burnt by Wesley Thomas wide open down the outside. That's what you need in a game like this, big plays.
Well, if Austin Peay's listening to me, I guarantee you they're going to send someone over here to shoot me. But Austin Peay taking advantage of another turnover. That's 10 points off of Tennessee Tech turnovers. Why not go for the 80-yard bomb there? Nothing to lose. It's senior day. It's your last game. Tennessee Tech obviously not expecting it.
And I'll be honest with you, Charlie, the last time the Governors won 2 games in a season. They finished up here in November of 2012, November 17th, 2012. I was upstairs calling the game on the radio side of things. Tech had Rick Rogers, everything in their favor. And all of a sudden, Austin Peay had big plays like this, capitalized on turnovers. History seeming to repeat itself here. The Governors really trying to stay in this matchup, really have a 2-win season. And what better way to do it than against Tennessee Tech, someone that you have beaten in the past. And before you went on an 18-game losing streak, this was the team that you had beaten at Old Gov Stadium.
And so far, and that may be what the key is to Austin Peay staying in this game, is taking advantage of Tennessee Tech mistakes. Because so far they haven't shown an ability to be able to slow them down on offense, but it was a fumbled punt and a fumble on the running play just a minute ago. That may be what the difference is for Austin Peay.
And Toby will line up to kick off again. 2:03 remaining here in the first quarter. Toby's kick, almost a squib. Van Leer runs up on it. Van Leer very dangerous on the return. Jonathan Schuler there trips him up though. The senior, Jonathan Schuler on senior night. A big play, the fumble recovery, turnaround on special teams, and trips up one of the best return men in the NCAA.
The old shoestring tackle.
See the replay there.
Running to his right, just got enough of his feet. Might have had about 5 more yards there had he not stumbled.
1:58 remaining here in the first quarter. Tennessee Tech, last drive, fumbled in the red zone. It was McKinney, a player that they had brought off the bench. It was not McKinney, it was Davis, I believe, that came into the game. Willie Davis, the running back, one of the running backs, the numerous running backs for this team, comes in the game and immediately just popped in the backfield. Jonathan Schuler recovers the fumble.
I don't see him in there right now.
Darian Stone drops back to pass wide open on the left side of the field. He's at the 30-35. Stiff arms brought down by Antonio Turner.
It was close to a late hit.
That was a big hit there by Antonio Turner. And now Darian Stone. Little hobble there.
Stone just had the entire left side wide open to himself. He dropped back, looking over to his right. Austin Peay flooded that way, anticipating a pass, left the entire left side wide open. Huge gain for Tennessee Tech.
Antonio Turner now. Beautiful tackle there. He's coming back into that linebacker position. Darian Stone. Handoff goes to Van Leer. Van Leer, a good cut to the outside. But Antonio Turner, the first contact, and then a senior, Buddy Mitchell, comes up. And Buddy Mitchell has been a key for their Austin Peay defense now for 4 years, Charlie. 4 years of great play by Buddy Mitchell here for the Govs. And on senior night, he's had several key tackles that have saved big runs. If he wasn't there at that moment, Van Leer could have bounced up and kept going.
But it looked like several of the defenders were sniffing that one out as several arrived at the same time to meet him.
Darian Stone again, back to pass. Has a man open, that's Cody Matthews, and boy, has that been a beautiful hookup all night. Darian Stone to Cody Matthews.
Roderick Owens was playing soft coverage on him on the left side, and he was able to stay in front of him and haul in the pass.
54 seconds left here. Clock now rolling as the chains get set. Darian Stone not really trying to hurry up right now. 45 seconds on the clock. Handoff to Van Leer. No, keeper up the middle. Darian Stone brought down by Malcolm Goins, the senior. He was actually first touched in the backfield there by Roberson. Gino Roberson, the junior, getting a good move there. 30 seconds now remaining. We'll see if any speed is picked up at all here.
It's going to be Roberson and Malcolm Goins that Austin Peay is going to depend on to try to slow down this Tennessee Tech rushing attack at all.
Darian Stone about midfield. Swings one out, that's Van Leer. Van Leer tries to make a good move, he doesn't have it. Antonio Turner wraps him up, and we'll have 5 seconds here remaining in the first quarter. I don't think we'll have another play snapped, and we won't, as we'll mark down right at 0-0 on the clock. The Governors tied up with Tennessee Tech, the Golden Eagles out of Cookeville. It's 10-10. We'll have more action coming up on the OVC Digital Network.